Hello, this is Miss Douthit, and this is our day 5, the last day of the week, multimedia assignment in our virtual learning. We are continuing our first project with Vectr. I hope you had time to practice creating your logo. I'm going to show you a couple more tricks today or ideas, and hope that you can work to finish that logo. So yesterday I showed you how to trace around an object and wonder if our object we wanted to trace was some other kind of picture. So here I've looked up a picture for a flower that I might want to trace. I have gone into my Google settings and made sure that I can reuse this with modification, which means I'm going to change it. I'm going to choose clip art because that's the easiest thing for me to trace. I'm choosing this flower just because it's simple. I am going to save this image as, so I'm going to right click on it, save it as. I am going to call it flower, and I'm going to save it where I can find it. So here we are in Vectr, and we are going to upload that photo that I just downloaded and saved. I'm going to grab my pen tool, and I am going to go around this petal. You can do the petals separately, or you could do one petal and then duplicate it. So before I duplicate it, I'm going to go ahead and move my flower out of the way. And I see that I messed this up a little bit. We'll leave this for today, but this is something you can play around with if you don't get it traced right the first time. I'm going to choose my color. We're going to just make it purple. You choose whether you want border and all those other kind of things that we've already learned how to do. So I'm going to copy and paste this. And I'm going to rotate them around. And this is where if you wanted to kind of match them up how they are in your flower, you could bring that flower back up and match them up a little bit. Don't be afraid to make this your own. It doesn't need to look exactly like the thing you are tracing. Remember, this is your logo that you're making. Now notice my center is that hole. So I've pulled my pink flower away from the purple flower. I also have selected this and did a join on it. So you can see I don't have those options anymore because I've already joined it all together. And now I'm going to take and I'm going to put a circle on it, but I want my circle to be empty in the middle. This would work with any shape, which is why I'm showing you this. It doesn't just have to be this flower. But I'm going to grab an ellipse. I'm going to grab another ellipse and make this one smaller than the other one. And I'm going to make this a different color so just so that we can see. If I put this here and I group these two together and I have all of my options up here, one of the options is exclude. Exclude means it cuts that circle out. So you might want to think about that. You're trying to make a shape and you're not getting quite the kind of shapes you want for everything else. This is a way to do that, and you can see that this middle part exposes what is underneath there. Now, this looks kind of cool, but if I don't want those purple insides to show, then I can come down here and make it smaller. It is still transparent in the center, so I can grab this, and if I run this over anything that has color, you'll see that it is transparent in the backside. A couple of other things that you can do is shadows, so don't be afraid to play around with the shadows. This is the color of your shadow. I'm going to pick a gray one, so you'll notice right away there's a shadow there. And all of these, so this is the positioning of the shadow, where it shows up, how big it is, if it's a little blurred, so if I don't want it to be so precise, now the edges have blurred, and that can kind of give a really cool effect to your piece as well. Try all these things, work on your logo, have a great weekend, and I will see you the following week for some more lessons.